टस भयो के त्यो टसको फोटो खिच्ने होला हेलो यो चाहिँ क्याप्चर गरे भिडियो फोटो गर्दा भिडियो फोटो दिनु
Welcome and namaste to the yet another round of Trican Products presents Nepalma young and brave soulलाई स्मरण गर्दै and I think everyone is wearing a black band today to support the Gen Z movement and to remember those brave souls, those beautiful and young souls who gave their blood and said, who for the nation. I really hope this will. You guys are gone too early, but you will be remembered in the history of Nepal is you have created a brave history that will be written in a golden word in the Nepalese political history. Thank you, brave soul, and stay safe in. You guys are wonderful, and thanks for all the bravery. अब हामी एकैछिनमा हाम्रो गेम सुरु गर्न गइरहेका छौं Monster versus Jaam Dynamo Knights. Monster, the full power pack monstrous team who have scored 200 plus in our bowler now the mighty Sir Mahato who represented. Just a heads up, we all set to go. We are already on the commentary now. Best wishes to all the team. Kishore Mahato, who have represented Janakpur Bold and is the winner of the maiden Nepali Premier League back home. And they are now on the same verge towards the winning path. They have been unbeaten until today, top of the table, a mighty team. We are expecting a great game out here, the Monsters and the Knight. Till then, guys, enjoy the game. We have a bright and sunny day out here. Anyone watching the live, please come down to the ground. Support our Monsters, support our Knights. They are full of the field here. We are expecting a bit of a crowd today. And all thanks to all our sponsors, especially our title sponsor, Fresh Sweep Cleaning Expert, and all other silver sponsors who have on the team and supported us throughout. Powered by Fresh Sweep Expert Cleaning Company, broadcasting managed by PSE Sports, hospitality partner Agaman Restaurant, Indian and Nepalese food, Australian Federation College, and rest of the other silver sponsors. 7 teams. We are having the first ball of the inning. Just a fun fact, Mirage Monster have the youngest kid on this tournament, on Melbourne, who is not even a 17. He is 16 and playing from the Monster, who can go big. We have Manoj Tandon and the mighty Rajesh Pulami Magar, known for his aggression, who can play the big shot, who can spin the ball. And now we have the Dil Pangani, a community renowned name in the game of the cricket. Dil Pangani has represented multiple cricket communities here. He is especially linked with the Indian communities as well, playing multiple tournaments from the Indian community as well. He is the one of the hard hitter and a great bowler. A fun fact, I was having a chat with him earlier, and then he told me that back in days he used to throw 130 to 140 km per hour of this speed. And the first ball of the inning, Dil Pangani and the Manoj Tandon kept it away, and that's a boundary. The very first ball of the inning, and that's a boundary. We have a couple of other games today. It's the next game here is ICS Yatra versus Gothani Lawyers, and the normal game followed by Royal Expert Blues versus Ray White Tunganina Titans. Please, everyone who is watching us live, please make sure to subscribe our channel. We will be bringing more with the bigger ideas and the bigger improvement. I can see Amit Bhai coming towards the commentary, shall take it over, and that's what we have a community renowned popular face in terms of umpiring, Santosh Bastagori. Oh, that was a great shot, again pushes it to the boundary. Oh wow, what a over, couple of boundaries already on the first over. Amit, are you ready to take it over, Mike? 2 minutes. Okay, he's asking for the 2 minutes. You will have a very soft and soothing voice of Amit Bhai, and that's a beauty of Nepali Premier League, exploring the talent here. We already got a very soothing voice from the Amit. Looks like the Monster are already gearing up. They are in a mood of hitting the ball today. That would have been a run out, but they quickly got the strike. Manoj seems to be unattached today. He already got a couple of boundaries. He already got like 10 runs out of 4 ball. And that's a ball. If Mr. Pokhrel have left that ball, the ball would have come directly to the commentary box. Thank you, the Pokhrel, who hold the ball. And that was a great over by the end of the over and the 13th run. That's a massive run on the very first over of the inning. They are in the mood of charging. Known for the power pack, hitting the monster Kalyuk Ratchas. I think that's what they says. That's what they says, Kalyuk Ratchas. And this seems like when it comes to like batting, they already got like 211 on the very first game, 216 on the next game. I don't think the third game went that great, but today this is a very, very big game. I would say it's a clash of titans today. Jaam Dynamo Knights, the only unbeaten team of this tournament till date. Alright guys, I just gave a start and I will now hand it over to Amit Bhai, and I'll go and grab my camera and start taking the photos. Amit Bhai, welcome to the commentary. I hope you had a great weekend. The weekend is, for you, like weekend is starting, right? It's a cricket Monday, Sunday, great atmosphere, great weather. Alright, take it over.
Thank you so much, Sanjay. Good morning, everyone. So, this is the first match of this morning. Mirage Monsters against Jaam Dynamo Knights. And as Sanjay Dai has said, Jaam Dynamo Knights is the only team that's unbeaten in this tournament. Manoj has already scored 13 runs out of 7 balls, and Rajesh Pulami Maga, he's on the non-striker end. Tries to cut it in the back foot, misses it. I think the weather today will be pretty good as compared to the last Sunday, and was a really good connection, but just gonna be a single. So leaves it. Comes forward and that's a 4. So I think it was a premeditative shot, because he always, like, he went forward even before the bowler was delivering the ball. So he had already made up this thing in his mind that he would go for this one and gets the reward. Just a single. Backward square leg was there, so new bowler Kishore is there. We are here at NPL Melbourne Season 1, presented by Tricon Production and powered by Fresh Sweep Expert. So Fresh Sweep Expert is owned by my very good friend Akash Gondel. He has proved that doesn't matter whether you're young or, you know, old, you can always own a business. So he's one of the young entrepreneurs. Wasn't really a good connection and it was a missed time. Batting team gets 2 runs there. Had there been a fielder, it would have been the first wicket for them. So yeah, I was talking about Fresh Sweep Expert is one of the cleaning services here in Melbourne. Good bowling, good length. So they do all sorts of cleanings, office cleaning, lease cleaning, steam cleanings, and so many other things. So if you wanna get those services, refused. Chance of a run out, and yeah, that's the another day that the batsman spin run out, and here comes the first wicket for Mirage Monsters. Probably he was slipped there, so he got slipped. So yeah, what I was talking is Fresh Sweep Expert. I was talking about them, and here Mirage Monsters have lost their first wicket. They are 22 for 1. Is there another wicket? No. So Manoj Tandon spin run out by Shrestha. Comes forward, but it was a really good ball, so he couldn't actually do anything. So Kishore Mahato is bowling. Again goes straight into the fielder's hand. It's a really sunny day today as compared to last Sunday, which was really worse. It's really good weather for a cricket match. (22 for 1) Mirage Monsters, and let's see how they go, because it's their 4th over, just starting the 4th over, and they've already scored like 22 runs. So new batter is Kiran Pandey, and let's see how they go, because these two teams they've become like dangerous teams in this tournament. especially Jaam and Dynamo Knights. They haven't lost a single match yet in this tournament. Pulls it, but it wasn't really a good connection. He was lucky that there wasn't any fielder, or maybe he already knew it. He knows it. So pulls it again, and that's a 4. I think he's really good at back foot. Even though they've lost their 1 wicket, they've shown the trailer to Jaam and Dynamo Knights. He was stuck in that shot. He's trying to play something else. Got lucky again that there wasn't any fielder. So this is the first inning. Mirage Monsters are batting against Jaam and Dynamo Knights, who haven't even lost a single match yet. Defends it. So especially the batsmen are going in their back foot, and they're just clearing short fine leg areas. They've got their 2 that so there isn't still any from this fielding side. From the fielding captain, maybe they're thinking something else, because they've got their first wicket in the form of run out, leaves there. So only the captain knows what he actually wants from his bowlers, because Mirage Monsters are scoring a really good run rate for them, which will obviously benefit their team and for the upcoming batters. And goes for another one. Look at his bat swing. Towards the deep mid wicket. I think it's between forward square leg and deep mid wicket. That's a 6. I think he's already prepared from the nets. Rajesh Magar and Kiran Pandey. So I think Rajesh Magar in last match unfortunately he was run out, and today he's showing what he's really capable of. Let's go. Trigger moment, and he's able to get 2 runs for his team. So this batsman's trigger moment is reminding me sort of Virat Kohli all the time. Like, he also goes through his offside little bit whenever just before he faces the delivery. So that's another over, and Mirage Monsters, they played 4 overs and they've scored 38 runs by losing just 1 wicket, and they've got 2 more overs of their power play. So let's see how they go. Rajesh Pulamimagar and his team, Mirage Monsters. So what I was saying was, in terms of his trigger movement is goes straight into the fielder's hand. Yeah, that allows the batsman to face the same delivery in a different sense if you move in a crease, especially in the shortest format of the game. But if you talk about test cricket, the longer form of the game, depends how you react in every single delivery. Good bowling, good length. So this is the first ever Nepali cricket tournament where players are getting paid and managers are getting paid in Victoria, here in Victoria, and also this much of hype goes straight into the fielder's hand. That's another single. They're calling for 2 and they'll get it. Soft hand, and the ball dropped just before the fielder. Swings it straight, and that's another 6. So he's really into a mood today. They're dealing in 6s and 4s now. Rajesh Magar has already scored 23 out of 16 deliveries he's faced so far. Fielding team is being a bit aggressive here. He's not stopping, is he? I think that's... Are they able to save it? Let's look for the umpire's decision there. Two runs added to the batting team. The first wicket was it wasn't really a wrong call, guys. It was, what happened was the non-striker got slipped on the pitch, and both of them were in a hurry, and the non-striker got slipped, so we can't really blame one of them. It happens in a team game that they were ready, went just above the fielder. So what really happened was the batsman was looking for a single, and then they call it first, and then he denies it as soon as he saw the ball was going towards the fielder, and then the non-striker was coming back and he got slipped. So unfortunately he was run out there, so can't really blame much. So it was just an unlucky day for him. Asking for keeper to collect the ball. So yeah, guys, so this is our third week of NPL Melbourne Season 1, and you can comment down your favorite player, which player you like the most. Could be a batter, could be a bowler, could be an all-rounder, and which innings you loved the most. You can comment down. Goes straight, misses a catch. Fielder misses a catch there. So the batsman got another lifeline. Umpire says end of 6. So they've scored 55 runs, losing just 1 wicket. And Rajesh Pulamimaga, he's 24 in 17 balls, and Kiran Pandey 15 of 10 balls. So both of them are playing at a really good strike rate for their team. It's a really good score, isn't it? 55 runs in 6 overs and just losing 1 wicket. Weather is absolutely perfect for cricket today. It's basically an ideal day for a game of cricket. Conditions couldn't be better for cricket than this one. So they've got long off and long on now, and they've got deep cover as well. Spinner comes into play, pulls it. Fielder was able to push it inside the boundary, which is really a good effort for his team. Leaves it. Comes forward, but couldn't really get through the ball. Kiran Pandey, he's scored 20 out of 12 deliveries he's faced. Appeal. So 3 dot balls in a row. The bowler must be happy. Is it going to be a comeback for Jaam and Dynamo Knights? No. That's another one. That's another one straight over long on. So Mirage Monsters aren't really letting Jaam and Dynamo Knights come into the game, even though they've lost their first wicket. Their run rate is really good. Once again, but just trying to go through the ground shot and fielder stopped it. So 66 for 1 after 7. Rajesh Magar. I wonder what's going through his mind right now. Must be planning his next move. Leaves it. You don't need to do something different. Just carry the momentum that you've got. Yep. Fielder changing the ball. They might be able to get 2 runs there. And it's a really good fielding effort down there. They saved another 4. This ends offsides. Outfield is really quick. Ground is a bit slopey. Slower one, and works for the bowler. So he knew the harder you bowl, the harder he comes into it. So the bowler tried to do a bit of change. Once more. So he's able to put 2 dot balls out there. Dinesh Shubedi. Three dot balls in a row. In front of the opposition captain. (26 of 20). Rajesh Magar has scored, and Kiran Pandey even better. 26 out of 17 deliveries he's faced so far. Cuts it and gets a 4 there. So Sachin is saying in a comment that looking forward about Pankaj for making his debut for Expert Royal Blues, my favorite bowler in this tournament. Okay, let's see what happens. They've got the next game, I think at 12:30, so you will see there. Yeah, he's a really good bowler, but Expert, they are tight with so much of talent, so we gotta see what happens. Comes forward but couldn't really do much, so that's another single. They're trying to change it for double, but couldn't convert it well. So RK18 says go Monsters. Okay, so 73 for 1 after 8 overs, and Dinesh Shubedi had a really good over for his team, just 7 runs. Or is it, did he concede? Yeah, 8 runs. Apologies for that. Let me remind you, we are here at NPL Melbourne Season 1, presented by Triton Production and powered by Fresh Sweep Expert. And Jaam and Dynamo Knights are the only unbeaten team in this tournament so far, and they are fighting against Mirage Monsters today. So let's see who will be the winner. Will Jaam and Dynamo Knights continue the tag of the unbeaten team of this tournament, or Mirage Monsters will? Comes forward and goes above the fielder onto that deep square leg area, over that deep square leg area actually. So we got to see here what happens next, and after this match we will know whether Jaam and Dynamo Knights will continue the tag of being the unbeaten team of the tournament, or Mirage Monsters will dismiss the thing by winning them. So they've got another long off. So they've got long off, long on, and deep square leg and deep cover. Batsman isn't stopping, is he? He's trying to go for a big one, but wasn't really a good connection. So wasn't really trying to defend every ball. And KC comes as a bowler for Jaam and Dynamo Knights. Says catch it, but there isn't any fielder, so they are able to get another 2. Mirage Monsters, you've scored really well. You've scored really well, haven't you? This is their 9th over and they've already scored 80 runs, and they've got another 12 overs, and they've just lost their 1 wicket. So 9 wickets on your hand and you've got 12 overs. The score must be big. Comes forward, just a single. Trying to play a bit of grounded helicopter like MS Dhoni, not the flying one. Just trying to defend the good length by the use of his bottom hand. Okay, swings another one. Fielder misses a catch. Should have been caught. You can't miss these kind of catches. Some umpire says that's 4. Yep, that's a 4. I've seen a lot of missing catches in this tournament. Batsman isn't learning a lesson, is he? again. So he's missed 2 catches in a row for the same batsman, of the same batsman, on the same spot, the same fielder. So maybe the fielding team is to think now, are they changing the fielder? You can consider for the first time, but onto the very next delivery, he misses again. And that isn't really a good symbol for the fielder, for the bowling team. But if it's your bad day, then you can't really do much, We've seen blinders, those sort of catches in this tournament, and we've seen these kind of easy catch misses. So could the batsman be thinking of taking another risk there? Because couldn't really connect last 2 deliveries, and he's on the non-strike end at the moment. Rajesh Maga comes into play. Yeah, just a single. He's playing with a bit of responsibility for his team. He knows they've already scored. They've already scored in a good run rate, and now the team wants him to take this game to deep. Yeah, there isn't any fielder, so we can say this is a safe shot, even though it was sort of top A's or something like that, but there wasn't any fielder, so yep, we can say this. He played really well. He's observing fielding side, every fielders, and he knows where the fielder exactly is placed. Misses it. He was trying to cut it. Trying to cut it between Silly Point and Gully, and he misses it. This time goes to point. Nice bowling. Yeah, that really should have been taken. Talking about the last over we had. Bowler literally, he was trying to do everything he could. Bowler set him beautifully, but only for the catch to be dropped. I think this is a drinks break. We'll come back. It's a really long run up. And batsman comes forward and punishes him. Shrestha. He has already conceded 22 runs in his 2 overs. And Rajesh Magari just 5 runs behind his first 50. Swings it and goes straight into the fielder's hand. So batsman misses his 50. Mirage Monsters have lost their another wicket. So many things are happening in a delivery. So he was in a mood, so I thought he played it because he also knew that if he clears this one, he could raise his bat. Anyway, let's move on. Monsters are 106 for 1, and this is their 11th over. So the next batsman comes in, and I know Mirage Monsters are really capable. Each of their batter, even their tailenders are scoring. They could score in really good strike rate. So next, Dynamite comes into play. Basant Khatri. Saying easy to. Gonna be a single though. He was smashing everywhere in their last match. Even though Rajesh Magar is out, Kiran Pandey, he's also scoring at a really good strike rate, above 200. Scored 4 fours and 2 sixes, 44 out of 23 balls. And credit to the bowler, they executed the plan perfectly. And Basant Khatri, Jaam and Dynamo Knights, what's going on? Especially on that fielding place. Even there another fielder, he missed another catch right in the same spot. So 3 catches have been missed on the same spot so far. And even after all this, Mirage Monsters, they're trusting them. They're going for biggies. Now flicks it for single. Leg buys. Yes. That's a wide. And leg byes. Just a single in that fine leg gully area. That's another 4. That's another 4 in that deep cover area. So that's 50. That's another 50 for Kiran Pandey. He has scored 50 just in 26 deliveries. And was there a bat or it's a leg by? Whatever it is, yeah, it's a leg by. Batting team would love to score, love to add this one in their score. Vasant Khatri. Yeah, somehow Jaam and Dynamo Knights are slowly trying to come back in the game. They've literally stopped considering boundaries. Maybe commentators cross in the next ball, but in recent overs. That's another wicket. That's another wicket by Pokhrel. And Mirage Monsters, this batter has gone cheaply. Probably they were expecting him to take this game deep, but unfortunately today wasn't his day, so he's going back. And now Mirage Monsters have lost their 3rd wicket, so they are 120 for 3. And their batters, first batter Manoj Tandon couldn't really do much. Rajesh Magor and Kiran Pandey, when they were there, felt like they're gonna cross 230 or even 250 the way they were batting. And then now Mirage Monsters are in trouble. Can't really say actually in trouble, but if they continue losing their wickets in every over, and let me remind you, Jaam and Dynamo Knights have missed 3 catches on their deep mid-wicket area. So obviously that have benefited Mirage Monsters. Otherwise, situation would have been different. So that's what happens when you miss the opportunity that comes to you. Especially I'm talking about this wicket and also those 3 catches missed by Jaam and Dynamo Knights fielder. So Anmol is getting praise in our comment section by Sazan Kandil. Another single. Mirage Monsters still have Basant Khatri. And another catch miss. Another catch miss, and this time also somewhere between deep mid wicket. So what's going on there? Even though it's a different end, last time it was the opposite end. So Jaam and Dynamo Knights have missed enough catches in this match. Grounded helicopter shot there, just for a single. So that spot seems cursed. 4 drops already, and they must. No, just a single. I was trying to say they must go for 2, but fielder comes there from nowhere. So 12 overs and they've scored 130 runs for 3 wickets. And Pokhrel has given 32 runs in his 3 overs, and he's been able to take 1 wicket for his team. They're changing their fielders and their positions. Nicely defended. That's a dot ball. So Shrestha has already taken a wicket for his team. Another Yorker, but this time There wasn't any backup, so the batting team was able to score 2 runs, which wasn't supposed to be even a single run there. They could have stopped both of these runs. So this is what happens when your team and your fielders don't get any backups. That's a wide. That's a wide. The weather today is really interesting, and so the match is between 2 dynamic teams here. Was there another wide? Yes, there was. And so umpire signals first bounce. So if you do the same, then that's gonna be another no ball. Yorker, and they're able to score 2 runs. It was an easy one. Felt like the bowler himself wanted to get punished. So that's another 4, which was really easy to score. Loose delivery. That's another wide. Just a single towards mid-off. So in these recent overs, batsman is just digging out the Yorkers on the leg side. It's taking singles straight to long on and long off areas, getting down to those leg side Yorkers and just nuzzing singles. Another 4. Another 4 for his team. Cuts it and gets the result. So we are here at NPL Melbourne Season 1, presented by Tricon Production and powered by Fresh Sweep Expert Cleaning Services. And let us know who is your favorite batter so far and which player has impressed you much in this tournament so far. There is another single. Cuts it on his back foot and goes straight into the fielder's hand. Went into the no man's land. Yorker couldn't get any run, so their scoring rate has been completely stopped. Let me see. So their score is 147, 48 for 14. Oh, they're scoring really good. Felt like they aren't scoring in these recent overs, and when I looked at the score, no, they are. They are, because there was a 4 in this over, and then they're taking some singles and doubles, and that makes the over big. Because if you score a boundary or 2, and then like you get singles in the remaining balls, and that's how you make an over a big over. 148 for 3. Mirage Monsters, and they've got another 6 overs. Basant Khatri and Busnet, both of them are really capable to score. Just a single. Basant Khatri is scoring 11 runs out of 7 deliveries, and Anmol Busnet 16 out of 12. Goes straight over long off, touches the boundary without dropping, so that's 6. So Busnet has actually scored 22 runs out of 13 deliveries, and maybe they'll get double there. Yep. This is gonna be a big score. Big score for Dynamo Knights to chase today. And let me remind you, they are the only team who's unbeaten in this tournament so far, and we have to wait for the result to see if they continue being like that, or Mirage Monsters will stop them from that tag, the unbeaten team. slower one, and they're trying to go for 2. They'll get it, but this was one of the loosest deliveries. Batsman was already like thinking to play some premeditative shot. That's why he went for it. Otherwise, yes, it is a no ball. Yes, it is. Should be, because it touched. Wasn't really a good connection and goes into the fielder's hand, but this was a free hit, so nothing much. Yeah, so when the delivery touches the edge or goes outside of that edge of the pitch, then that's always a no ball. Especially these days. Yes, swings it hard and gets another 6. So bowlers are now again being punished by Mirage Monsters batters. Even though they're losing wickets, they're scoring. They've already scored 169 runs. By playing 15 overs so far, and they've still got 5 overs. So I know this is gonna get beyond 200 if they continue playing like this. Or we can also like expect some comeback from Jaam and Dynamo nights. So anything can happen. Be with us and let's enjoy this battle between these teams here. Interesting team, these two interesting teams. Plays with a straight bat. No run. Just a bit of confidence for him that yeah, he could do that. Just a single. He's saying 2. And should have been a run out there, but they missed it. Ball bounced after one drop and keeper couldn't collect it. So they missed another run out there, and was a good one, wasn't it? Another 4. A ramp shot comes from nowhere. Batsman was confident to play this one. So yeah, when you're confident, you get the result. Another one. Another 4 in fine leg area for the batter, and Mirage Monsters. Doesn't matter whether they're losing or winning this game, but even in their previous games, they're always going for big ones, like big score, you know, every single time. Even though they've lost a game, and they've won one game of them, they're always going for like big scores every single time. That's another wicket. That's another wicket in long gone. But yeah, Mirage Monsters always score big, and they've proven it time and again. $179 for 4. So Pangeni took a wicket in his last delivery. Basan Khatri is still out there, so we can expect some big hits and boundaries, especially in these death overs. This is their 17th over. They've already scored 179 runs. Drops in front of the fielder. So that's a single. Kishore Bahato. He's only conceded 11 runs in these 2 overs. Bowler isn't happy with his fielder because he didn't attempt a catch in his previous delivery. And this time also his fielding effort wasn't really good, so he's changing the fielder, replacing him by somebody else. Okay, so maybe now we can see some big hits by Basan Khatri, are we? Let's see. He's trying to. And yes, that's another boundary. That's another boundary, and Khatri has moved to 28 out of 14 deliveries. We are here at NPL Melbourne Season 1, presented by Triton Production and powered by Fresh Sweep Expert Cleaning Services. So RK18 is saying third 200 plus is loading for Mirage Monsters. Could be possible. Seems to be possible. Yorker. And even in the Yorker, they're trying to get 2 runs, but the non-striker stopped. Yeah, could have been a mess, and could have been another run out. So comes forward but misses the delivery. So yeah, they're looking for big ones, only big ones. They're trying to deal only in big ones here. So, and why not? Because these are the death overs, and now you don't have to think much about your wickets because you've just lost 4 wickets. You've still got 6 wickets on your hand, and when you get 6 wickets in your hand, another single. No, somehow they mysteriously converted the single into double, and the fielding captain mustn't be happy with his fielders, you know. Should have been a better fielding effort. You can't just watch the batsman if the ball is coming towards you. You quickly collect the ball and throw it whether to the keeper or towards the bowler. The opposition can always steal the run. So look at our sponsors: Expert, Mirage, Maven, ICS, Kothani Lawyers, Ray White, Jaam, Dynamo, Dynamo Agents, Capcom, Yatra Stars, Jaam. So these are our sponsors, which was shown on our display 10 seconds ago, as you could see. So shout out to all of our sponsors, and shout out to everyone who is involved. That's it, but there's a fielder. So doesn't really feel like a death over, like death overs, because this is their 18th over and they are just trying to play some cheap shot, trying to go for like singles. This is the time to go for big ones, isn't it? So maybe this time. Yeah, no, that was a bad connection, isn't it? Again, another catch miss. So that's a 4. So Jaam and Dynamo Knights have missed like 5 catches so far, haven't they? And as a team, this is not a good sign. So they must be there must be some fielding classes, fielding lessons for Dynamo Knights fielder after this match, from their managers and coaches. Obviously should be. They've missed enough catches. Yes, another one, and that's another 4. That's another 4 towards deep fine leg by Basant Khatri, and he is doing what he was supposed to do and what Mirage Monsters expect him to do. And we could see a bit of wind. Still, Khatri managed to score against the wind. Not a maximum, but a 4. Still. So they've moved up to 197, and this is their 18th over. So the score could possibly go beyond 220 if they bat like this. Misses another one there, but still, he's trying to go over. He was trying to go over that deep point area. He's trying to cross that area, go over it. Let's see what happens here. Edge. That was edged. Doesn't matter. Went towards third man and another 4, but he was trying to go over that deep point area, as I said to you. Anyway, so 200 comes, 200 plus for Mirage Monsters. Mirage Monsters, and yeah, they're 201 for 4, and they've still got 13 deliveries. So they'd love to maximize this one. And in terms of Jaam and Dynamo nights, there should be some fielding lessons from coaches and managers. They've missed enough catches in this match. Fielding wasn't really good, and that's how Mirage Monsters took advantage from that thing. They missed like 3 catches on that deep mid-wicket area. Goes forward. Was trying to hit it somewhere else, and the ball is coming towards me. So another 4 for Mirage Monsters. He was trying to go through that extra cover, but edged, and ball came towards deep fine leg. So the luck is with Mirage Monsters at the moment, and they were lucky in the auction as well when we had lucky draw. Let me remind you, when we were having lucky draw about like platinum players and other players, and here as well Mirage Monsters. So luck is always with Mirage Monsters, I think. Anish Dai must be happy with his team's performance and their luck. Even though they're trying to hit it somewhere, ball goes somewhere, and fielders aren't able to stop it. Misses it. They're swinging it hard to get some boundaries. 205 for 4, and Kishore Mahato. Another one. We have to wait for umpire's signal. That's another 6. That's another 6, and that's a no ball. And it's a free hit. Let us tell us in that comment section, will Jaam and Dynamo Knights be able to chase this score in their second innings? Because 200 runs, 200 plus, will always be tough to chase, especially in the second inning. Dead ball. Mahato has conceded 28 runs in his 3 overs. That's a free hit. That's not going to be a wicket though. Even though he knocked off all the stumps. That was a free hit, so they were able to score another single there. saying 2, and they'll be able to manage 2 there. Saying for 2. Is that a run out? No, it is not. $217 for 4, and this is their 19th over, and they've got another over. So as I said to you before, this could go up to 230 if they score well. So it depends. And the big question is, will Jaam and Dynamo Knights be able to score or chase this target? Saying 2 again, and they'll be able to do it. Chance of a run out. Leg umpire isn't saying anything, so guys, you can always comment down your favorite player, favorite batter, or he's an all-rounder. You can always say to us. This is the very first match of this morning. We've got other 2 matches remaining for the day. Grounded shot. The batter said just a single. Probably he was exhausted, or he wanted to take a strike. He wanted to take the strike for their very last over. So yeah, Basant Khatri will be on the strike, and we know he himself is a destructive batter. He's already scored 52 runs of 25 deliveries. Not sure whether he knows it or not, that he's already scored 50 for his team. Congratulations to him. And let's see how he finishes for his team. Pangeni comes into play as a bowler. Khatri on the strike, goes forward. Not a good connection, but the ball drops onto no man's land. So 2 runs were scored. So 222 runs for 4 wickets. Mirage Monsters so far, and they've got 5 balls left in this first innings. The same helicopter, and he is saying for 2 runs, calling his partner, and should be a run out, and the bowler himself misses the chance. It seemed like let me remind you, in like 2021 Ashes, not 21, probably 19, the way Nathan Lyon missed the run out. Yeah, I could visualize that one, like he missed the run out, and England and they won the match. Another good shot, the creative one, boundary, another boundary for Mirage Monsters. Yeah, so the Ben Stokes innings it was in that match. And in that match, Nathan Lyon had missed a chance of run out. And that's how England were able to win. So that's the same here. Even though this is the first inning, should have been a run out, but it was missed. And here the fielder misses as well. Basant Khatri is in crazy form, scoring in every match. Yes, he is. Even though he doesn't look fit, but still he's scoring for his team. Maybe he's a bit tired or exhausted. Another run. They missed 2 run outs in a single delivery here. Jaam and Dynamo Knights having hard times today. Okay, so we've got 2 more deliveries and we've got Khatri on the strike. And this time fielder takes a catch. So Khatri departs finally after scoring 61 runs in just 29. And if you add this one, 61 runs in 30 deliveries with a strike rate of 200. He deserves appreciation from his teammates. So 230, as I said to you, the score is 230. And I think, my apologies, probably that was the last delivery. Yes, it was. So now not sure what's going on. There must be one more, because the scoreboard says 19.5 Mirage Monsters, 230 for 4. No, the teams are going away, so that's it. Probably the scoring board was delayed. Okay, so Mirage Monsters have lost 5 wickets and they managed to score 230 runs in their 20 overs. And let me remind you, Rajesh Pulami Magar has scored 45 of 32, which is really good. And then Kiran Pandey gets its 50 out of 27 deliveries, and comes Basant Khatri, 61 of 30, 6 fours and 2 sixes, and Anmol Basnit, 34 of 20 deliveries, and Dinesh Sapkoda at the very end, which is crucial. He scored 10 runs of 7 deliveries, and that's how, as a team, you play cricket. So cricket has always been a team game, and you should always play as a team. And Mirage Monsters has proved today how you should play cricket. Even though there were a couple of catch were missed by Dynamo Knights fielders, 5 or 6 catches today, and then wasn't really a good fielding effort by them. So we'll get back to you in second inning of this match. We'll see you there. Probably resumes in 10 minutes. See you. Right, welcome back. There's a 4. Welcome back to the second inning of this game. Mirage Monsters against Jaam and Dynamo Knights. So here, Dynamo Knights are chasing 231. They are the only unbeaten team of this tournament. Smashes it. He knew it. There wasn't any fielder. That's a 6. So since they are chasing 230, they should go like this, and they've already scored. Flicks it like Virat Kohli. I really like his shot. This batsman is really interesting. So we are here at NPL Melbourne Season 1, presented by Triton Production and powered by Fresh Sweep Expert Cleaning Services. I'm just trying to figure out the score. It's 23, and Dil Pangini himself had scored 21 runs for his team, and 2 might be extras. So, and that's just in 10 balls. 2 4s and 2 6s, right? Because they're chasing 230 in 20 overs. Let's see what happens here. The weather is really good for cricket. It's a sunny day. That'll help the bowler. Yorker, wasn't it? By Basant Khatri. He has already contributed with his bat, and now it's time for him to do some magic with his medium pace bowling. Basant Khatri has already scored for his team in the first inning, and now let's see what he's really capable when he gets the ball. So 29 runs, out of which 28 is being scored by Dil Pangeni. Pulls it, and another boundary there. He's playing like a video game, isn't he? Taking bowlers lightly, since they're chasing 230. He's just making sure his team can score as much as they can and take the advantage of this power play as much as they can. And they should, because only 2 fielders are allowed outside the 30-yard circle for these 6 overs. Shout out to all of our sponsors, managers, team members. So this is the very first tournament here in Victoria that players are getting paid, and we had auction. Let me remind you, nobody has ever done this before. Nobody had ever done this before in this state, in our Nepalese community. We should be proud of it. And all thanks to Tricon Production, and all of us. So let's get back to the game. Appeal there. Umpire says not out. So really chasing this target. Subquota has been brought by the fielding captain Dil Pangeni. 34 out of 17, and his partner Shrestha. What is he trying to do there? Missed the ball. Let's see another delivery of Subquota. Goes straight into the fielder's hand, and that's the first wicket for Mirage Monsters. As a fielding side, Jaam and Dynamo Knights, they've lost their first wicket. And when you put a sort of big total, doesn't matter how good the chasing team is scoring, if they continue losing their wickets, they'll get pressure of chasing. So 35 for 1, Jaam and Dynamo Knights. But the good news about them is Dil Pangeni is still there. So BK Shrestha goes for a duck, and Kishore Mahato comes there. Let's see. 35 for 1. Appeal there. Chance of a run out. No, they missed it. They missed it, and there wasn't any backup, so they're able to score two. Shouldn't be a single there, but shouldn't have been a single there, but they are able to score 2 runs. And that's how Mirage Monsters were actually scoring in their first innings, because of the Jaam and Dynamo Knights fielder. They were missing so many chances, and that's the same here with them. Pulls it and gets another boundary. Gets another boundary towards deep square leg. Let's see, and we have here one of the owners of Jaam and Dynamo Knights, Jagan Dimal from Dynamo Knights, and let us welcome Dai.
Thank you, bhai.
के भन्न चाहनुहुन्छ त हजुर यो म्याचको लागि चाहिँ?
गेम दामी भइरहेछ
हजुर.
हाम्रो 230 चेस गर्छ केटाहरुले, राम्रो खेल्दैछ.
यस.
अनि पक्कै राम्रो हाम्रो जित्छौं.
हो. कन्फिडेन्ट. ओके.
सो
दिल पङ्गेनीले जसरी खेलिराख्नु भएको छ,
यो रेसमा जानु पर्यो.
यही रेसमा जानु पर्यो हैन त?
जित्छ.
Yes. Thank you so much, Dai.
Thanks, bhai.
He is one of our sponsors, and he's got his team. Another single there. So Jaam and Dynamo Knights and their team are really confident that they're chasing this one, and they're the only unbeaten team of this tournament. Dil Pangeni. What kind of shot was it? Already 43 for 1 Jaam and Dynamo Knights. And the trial by 187. And look at, and let me tell you one thing that you cannot predict about Melbourne is its weather. So you could get like four weathers in a day. Melbourne's weather is unpredictable. Anything can happen in any minute. Sunny day, and like it can rain in another 10-15 minutes, and then again we can get a windy weather, cloudy. So that's what makes Melbourne Melbourne, you know. Grounded shot, but goes straight into the fielder's hand. Couldn't. Captain Rajesh Pulami Maga, the fielding captain, is saying to Yorker, and double for their team. Kishore Mato is trying to get a single. That's a wide. So we are here at Tricon. We're here at NPL Melbourne, presented by Tricon Production and powered by Fresh Sweep Expert Cleaning Services. If you need any kind of cleaning or lease cleaning, deep cleaning, all forms of cleaning, these guys are here in Melbourne. Another dot ball. I think just keeper and bowlers are playing with each other, you know, like couldn't really see any connection between the bat and ball. it says, I think it's because of the wind. Sanjay Da, if you're listening to this, as our viewers are only listening in, could have been a big score had he showed some sort of patience there, but he departs. Take this game deeper, and they were we will check on here. So we are here at NPL Melbourne Season 1, presented by Trican Production and powered by Fresh. Innings puns are being set by the fielding captain when nothing's going on. Consultancy and then Ray White and Jaam. I see us. Just a single there. But they're trying to get it double to make it double. Okay. So now Jaam and Dynamo and but they're still trial by 181. So if the fielding captain it's difficult to predict anything in edged. Fine leg. Rajesh Pulamimaga. We've got our two national players here. Gets dropped and we gotta make sure. So our technical team, the broadcast vision angle, fix the camera. That's another 4. So I think Jaam and Dynamo Knights batters, they really love the batter. Misses it. And it wasn't. So you can't blame the fielder, because I could see from here it's not his fault. Casey and A Paul. They're able to make double. No, denies the striker. Let us know who is your favorite player so far and which player could be an all-rounder, could be a bowler, could be a batter. Dealing with everything. Let us sort out these technical issues that sometimes we're seeing broadcast vision unavailable for the screen. Let's see. Again, goes straight into the fielder's hand in that leg slip area, probably towards leg gully, somewhere in between. Rajesh Pulamimaga looks energetic. 65 for 3, Jaam and Dynamo Knights so far, and chip shot there, trying to create some ram shot, but he wasn't really able to do that. Lucky that there wasn't any fielder, because it was a miss time and the ball went towards square leg, no, towards mid wicket, and there wasn't any fielder, so he got lucky there. You could see the fielding captain shouting, bringing some energy. Nice defense there and trying to steal a single. So Jaam and Dynamo Knights, they haven't really lost any matches so far, so they're the only unbeaten team of this tournament. But I think Mirage Monsters captain Rajesh Pulamimaga, he will change the thing today. Flicks it, and fielder misses it, so that's another 6. It's a very, very good flick shot there by the batter. So trying to punish another one. He was trying to punish another one, but not able to do so. And here we go. Our ground is all of a sudden, we're in a different weather. It's cloudy now. Good fielding. Good fielding by the fielder there. He literally dived in that deep cover area to save 4. $72 for 3, Jaam and Dynamo Knights. And this is they've completed their 9th over. So they need 158. reverse pull or something. He was trying to do that. Was unable to do that. Was unable to do so. Goes forward and couldn't really do what he was trying to do. So that's another single there, and the score becomes 74. Alright, here we go. Cuts it, but straight into the fielder's hand. Couldn't really clear the fielding there. Chance of a run out. So we had our first drinks break of our second inning, and we're back. Jaam and Dynamo Knights are still trailed by 154 runs because they're chasing 231 to win this match, and they've already lost their 3 wickets. Fielding captain says good ball. Comes forward and he was trying to clear. He was trying to clear probably long off. Or maybe he was trying to play some grounded shot towards long off and couldn't do it. Just a single there. But still, they have to chase. Probably 153. Yes, it is. 153 more. There comes another wicket. No, it is not. Umpire said there wasn't any wicket. And always it should be. Pulls it hard and great effort by the fielder. The ball was literally going for a 6, and then what he did was he was in the air and he pushed the ball in, so he saved 5 runs for his team. Much appreciated by all of us, especially by the fielding captain and their supporters. That's how you save runs. And earlier, Dynamo Knights fielder, they missed like 4 catches. 3 on one end and 3 on the other. 1 on the other. Area. And we had like a lot of discussions between those misfield and all in our first innings. Says catch it, but clears the fielder. But couldn't really go for a 4 there, so double. They get a double. Couldn't clear the fielder. Slugs it in an unusual way. Just gets a single. But there was a misfield and they are able to convert that single into a they're only dealing in singles at the moment, Jaam and Dynamo Knights, and they still trail by 143 runs, and this is their 9th over, so they need to go for some big ones. appeal there. So Deepasan Casey and Abhinash Paudel, they should really go for big ones, because Abhinash is 17 of 16 and Deepasan 13 of 12. You should now, I think, start getting those maximums, because otherwise it'll be difficult. Just 11 overs and 2 runs. If it was 100 runs, it was a different matter. It would have been a different matter, but you've got those extra 42 to chase. So now it's the time to punish those bad deliveries, or even, you know, creating a chance for yourself, trying to be more creative, finding out those gaps, those inner fields, and also in clearing those fielders who are being placed on the boundary line. If you're confident, no fielder can stop you from getting maximum. If you connect it well, those runs will be going into your team's pocket. You're chasing this match, and obviously when you're chasing, you get a lot of pressure. Second inning will never be like the first inning in any kind of matches. Swings it hard, gets lucky, that gets dropped in. It would have been another wicket for Jaam and Dynamo Knights. So yeah, try something different. Keep trying. Today your fielding wasn't really good. Needs to be improved. So many misfields. And after Dil Pangeni and Kishore Mahato, even Kishore Mahato didn't perform well. So just Dil Pangeni was looking in a good touch, playing with a good strike rate, and then these people are just playing in run a ball. Edged, gets lucky. They're trying to do a double. Yeah, they're able to do so. Nice piece of fielding there. Football skill. Oh, they call it soccer. They call it soccer here in Australia. We call it soccer in Australia. Calling it football, because in Australia they've got their another kind of football, they say, but dot ball there. Oh, that's a wicket, I think. Yes, it is. Couldn't really see from here. So yeah, that's another wicket for Jaam and Dynamo Knights, and they've lost their 4 wickets. They're 92 for 4. Let me double check it. Yes, 92 for 4. And Lamsal has taken his first wicket of this match. So yeah, what I was trying to say earlier is one of the fielders was showing some football skill. I call it football, the Australians call it soccer. They football, you know, they've got their own one version of football. Anyway, Jaam and Dynamo Knights 92 for 4, and we've got their 8 overs remaining, and they have to chase like 138 in 8 overs. I wouldn't say impossible, but it really needs gut to go biggies one after the other. Let's see how far this match goes. Captain says just 1 run. They're trying to steal the second. Unfortunately, they're not able to do so, and you need to back up the ball. A backup should always be placed there. Mirage Monster, they scored really well in their first innings, and they are in a good position at the moment as a bowling unit. Just a single. So Mirage is keeping Dynamo under wraps. It's tough going for them. Dynamo is struggling to break free as Mirage keeps them contained, you know. Cuts it just for single. Says catch it, but that's another 6. Yes, it is. I think last 6 we saw was the flick from the other batter, if I'm not wrong, very early. And now another maximum comes here for Jaam and Dynamo Knights. In between we could see some of the boundaries, but not really maximums, you know. Plays it easily, but there's a fielder. It's a dot ball. Another single. But I suppose this is not how we're gonna chase this target. Especially you guys are still capable of batting. You're not tailenders. They've lost 4 wickets, I can understand that. But yeah, 100 runs for Jaam and Dynamo Knights. But this is their 14th over. Monsters had done it way earlier in their first innings. Comes forward but couldn't connect it well. Now Jaam and Dynamo Knights, they've got 7 overs to chase 130. Is it possible? They need to do something extraordinary here. 101 for 4. And our participating teams are ICS Yatra Stars, Ray White Trugnina Titans, Mirage Monsters, ICS Yatra Stars, Expert Royal Blues. I'm just talking about the tournament. And Jaam and Dynamo Knights and Melbourne Capcan Eagles. So these 7 teams are fighting for the very first trophy of this NPL. Melbourne, bottom hand comes into play. Couldn't really score. A lot of dot balls, and as a fielding captain, Rajesh Pulamimaga must be happy the way his boys are bowling and saving every runs. We saw it earlier. One of their fielders saved. Gonna be another single if the fielder doesn't miss it. Yep, just a single. Yeah, one of the fielders saved a 6 in that deep square leg area by jumping in the air and pushing the ball inside the boundary. We saw that. Yeah, that's another 4. But we need so many of it, Jaam and Dynamo Knights. If you want to win it, because there's still trial by 127, and this is their 15th over, so it'll be really tough to chase it. We could see a lot of dot balls earlier by their top batters. None of the batters played really well except Dil Pangeni. Dot ball, couldn't connect on his bat. So only Dil Pangeni looked settled. He was muscling the ball everywhere. He was smashing everywhere. And then after that, none of their batters, Vikesh Shrestha, he was out on a duck. Here comes another wicket. So this is pressure. Pressure for Jaam and Dynamo Knights, and Mirage Monsters are cheering. They're happy. Jaam and Dynamo Knights are buckling under the pressure. They're falling apart. .230 itself is a big score, I suppose, especially in T20. But anything can happen, you know. This game is evolving the game of cricket. Placing field. So this is T20 cricket, and just recently we've seen 300 runs was scored by England. First time ever in T20 international cricket, and South Africa couldn't chase it. So you'll always get a bonus point when you're batting first. You can really score without even thinking. You can go for big shots and you don't really get those pressure. But if you come into the second inning of the game for batting, you got to chase, and you always have that pressure in your mind that you're chasing this much of target, and that's where you might get fall apart as a team and as a batter. Some people come out of it, some people get the team out of it, and sometimes it becomes difficult to do so. So here 108 for 5, and Jaam and Dynamo Knights have completed their 15 overs, I suppose. Yes. Eighteen people are watching us in our channel. DKC isn't really doing much. Just run a ball. 21 of 20. And loses his wicket. Shrestha knocked off his middle stump. Yes, now you can say Jaam and Dynamo Knights are falling apart, and they really got soaked into this pressure. Maybe next time they'll rise again, but in this match I could see from here it's impossible, almost impossible for them to make a comeback. They've lost their 6 wickets, and maybe they can learn a lot of things, especially batsmen, or these days batters score runs when they're in form, and bowler gets wicket and he contributes to the team when he is in form. But a good fielder always saves run for his team, and we couldn't really see good fielding effort from Jaam and Dynamo Knights fielder earlier in the first innings. You can't miss 4 catches in the same fielding position, and so many lazy fielding as well. We need to learn a lot of things. You need to learn a lot of things. My apologies. Jaam and Dynamo Knights, and for Mirage Monsters, they haven't really missed that much of chances in the second inning as compared to Jaam and Dynamo Knights. Cuts it, and gets another wicket. So the bowler now is on hat-trick. Let's see what happens here. He placed his fielder right and the position that he wanted, and he got his another wicket. And that's his second wicket in this over, and he's on his hat-trick. So will this be the first hat-trick of NPL Melbourne? Shrestha. Let's see. And at the same time, okay, Anup Shrestha has taken like 2 wickets even without conceding a single run so far, and if this becomes a hat-trick, he will forever remember it, because he hasn't even conceded a single run and he's taken 2 wickets for his team. If you guys want to say something, you can go to our comment section in our channel, and you can ask questions, you can say who is your favorite player, which team you're supporting in NPL Melbourne, and shout out to our technical teams, our distributors, our broadcasters, PS Sports, and our supporters, everybody, our sponsors, management, organisers. Unfortunately, there isn't any hat-trick though, but he's really made the batting team struggle for even a single run there. And in our first inning, runs were being scored everywhere, each and every corner of the ground. And now in the second inning, we couldn't really see a destructive inning except Dil Pangeni, and he was the opener of this team, Jaam and Dynamo Knights, and maybe other batters should learn from him. Unfortunately, he departed in the power play, and the bad time for Jaam and Dynamo Knights got started from there, and here's another dot ball for them. So what things can Jaam and Dynamo Knights learn from here and improve in their next match is fielding, number 1, and number 2, mindset. They've done it before, because they are still the unbeaten team of this tournament. Maybe this might get changed after this match, but yeah, trying to be creative, and he'll get a couple of runs there. Couldn't go for a boundary, but they were able to convert it into a double run there. They get another double. They got the double, and the score is miserable for Jaam and Dynamo Knights. Just 109 runs. They've lost 7 wickets. They trial by 121, and this is their 16th over. Obviously, you cannot chase 121 runs in 4 overs unless you get a lot of no balls, you get a lot of extras, which is not going to happen. Good shot in between, but there's a fielder. He misses it. I was praising Mirage Monsters' fielding, and here comes the first misfield by them. Doesn't really matter at the moment, but if it was a close call, if the target was close, if there was a pressure for both the teams, then it would have been a different situation. But now Mirage Monsters, they're not really looking into it, because they know they're already in the game. They just need to play 20 overs and then they get the 4 points. Yes, they will. The weather is really good for cricket today. You can't really see Melbourne's weather like this, especially in winter. We're lucky today. Palami Maga changing his fielding positions, his fielders, motivating his fielders. So you guys can always leave comment people saying go Monsters, come on Anmol Bhai, Basant Khatri, that is in crazy form. Says catch it, but the ball got dropped in front of fielder. Even if it's a sunny day in Melbourne, we can still see sort of wind here on this ground. So now even the batting team knows they've fallen apart in this match, and the only thing they can do from here is learn and improve in their next match. Whereas Mirage Monsters, they'll go high, they'll be more confident and more energetic. Where did the ball go? Oh, it was just there. So another dot ball there, and actually, before the start of this match, we couldn't really predict which team will win because both of them were really strong. But it's cricket and it must be your day to win. Flicks it. They get the double there. Not gonna be enough to chase this target. Anyway, let's move on. And let's praise the batting unit of Mirage Monsters and their bowling in second inning as well. They were really able to take those early wickets and they pressurized Jaam and Dynamo Knights after that. Some unusual, unorthodox shot there, and so credit goes to the fielding captain Rajesh Pulamimaga. He scored really well as well, and probably he has contributed with his bowling as well to the team. And at the same time, credit goes to all of the playing 12. Say just one. Yes, it is. They've already placed the fielder on that long off area, and so after this match we've got two more. One on this ground and one on the other. Probably the preparation has been already done for today's matches. So you will see expert Royal Blues back into action against Ray White Trognina Titans. And you will see ICS Yatra Stars against Gothane Lawyer Scorpions. Goes forward, trying to clear it in his front foot, but misses it. Yeah, he's trying to get some confidence here. Probably you can say the preparation of their next match. He's trying to see how pressure should be handled, trying to make himself comfortable, the batter that I'm talking about. Yes, connected it this time, but just couldn't clear the boundary. So Jaam and Dynamo Knights, they can only learn from this match. They've fallen apart, and the next match will be really interesting between ICS Yatra Stars and TWGZ Gothane Loy Scorpions. And then we'll be getting another match between Expert Royal Blues and Trognina Titans in the other ground. And here we have a player from ICS Yatra Stars, Robindra Yadav. Robindai, how are you feeling?
Feeling excited about the match.
Feeling excited about the match. You want to say something about your last performance?
quite not as expected.
Uh-huh.
I was expecting a bit good bowling, but didn't went as per the plan. Hope to improve in this match.
Okay. What do you want to say about your batting? We loved your batting as a team, and obviously after this tournament you're gonna come back to Tricon. तपाईले जसरी ब्याटिङ गर्नुभयो के भन्न चाहनुहुन्छ त अब ब्याटिङ इज इम्प्रुभड
I think so. But
Yes.
let's see. In Tricon there is so many batsmen, so I'm not expecting batting in Tricon. Mostly my part will be bowling.
Yep.
So I'm trying to improve my bowling for the Tricon, but here I'm being purchased as an all-rounder, so I want to contribute as a batsman as well.
Of course, and we as a team will expect as an organizer, as your supporter, we expect you to go for some biggies. Yeah, you scored really well in last match, and go for like even the bigger this time. And we expecting a 50 from you this time. Okay, I'll see you in the next match. Pulls it hard.
We're having match in the same ground.
Yeah.
We'll chat later.
Yeah, see you, brother. Thank you so much. So he was Ravindra Yadav, one of the go-to players of ICS Yatra Stars. He calls himself a bowling all-rounder, and he always performs as a bowler. And last time we could see a bit of run flow from his bat as well. And ICS Yatra Stars, they defeated Expert Royal Blues, which was supposed to be the toughest team of this tournament, but they defeated them, and that's why another slog there, but couldn't clear the boundary. So both of our next matches will be interesting. Just be with us, and we will be with you as well. So here 113 runs after 18 overs. Yes, it is. They've got 2 overs, Jaam and Dynamo Knights. So what they can do here is score as much as they can to make their teams run rate better. Obviously, they are on top of the they're on top of the table at the moment, and I think after this match, scenario will change, situation will change. We can see a bit of fluctuation in on that points table. At the moment, where was this batter earlier? They should have brought him earlier. Look the way he's attacking them as Shrestha. So yeah, Jaam and Dynamo Knights, they can improve their run rate. Shireen Shrestha has already scored 2 fours. He's scoring 12 out of 7 deliveries and probably going for another one, but misses it. Appeal, and that's out. Yes. So Jaam and Dynamo Knights have lost their another wicket. They've got 11 balls to go. Yeah, so they can score as much as they can for their team's run rate for their next match. And as far as Mirage Monsters are concerned, they are really cherished and satisfied with their performance. Their owners, their supporters, sponsors, everybody was saying earlier, Mirage Monsters, they're one of the destructive teams, and now they're proving it. Even though like their first encounter with ICS Yatra Stars, I think they lost it, but still after that they've risen up every single time, and that's how you play as a team, and Mirage Monsters have proved it. Misses it one more time. Basant Khatri is bowling. Just a single there. So when the second inning was started, we thought Jaam and Dynamo Knights would give a really good fight back to Mirage Monsters, and it was happening till Dil Pangeni was batting, and after that they just collapsed, and Mirage Monsters, they didn't let Dynamo Knights come back ever into this game. Their performance should be appreciated by everyone. Hello. Alright guys, so got another responsibility, so I'm leaving now. Anyway, we'll get back in our other game. Thank you so much for your support. See you soon.